Hello there. My name is Reed Troxel from the Dallas, Texas area. I'd first like to thank you for your interest in devoting your time to hear and learn about what I believe is the most incredible opportunity on the planet. Gold and silver is the hottest product as we speak right now. You see it advertised on TV, you hear about it on the radio, and you see it on print ads everywhere you turn. There's no other company that's offering what we offer, so that means there's absolutely no competition. You actually have a real opportunity here at Preservation of Wealth, but before we get started, I'd really like to ask you a question. If you were going to advise someone a way to accumulate wealth in today's economy, what would you suggest? No schools, no colleges, no universities are teaching wealth classes. In this presentation, I'm going to share with you what I believe are some of the problems because of the things that we've been taught over the years, and I'm also going to offer you some real solutions. So let's get started. Preservation of Wealth's motto is to produce, provide, and to preserve wealth. We believe it's the best kept secret in America, and here's why. It's founded by Mr. Justin Davis, July 2009. Preservation of Wealth is headquartered in Dallas, Texas. It's a 4-year-old debt-free company, and that's really key. From January through May 2013, more than $100 million in sales have already been achieved. We expect to do more than $400 million this year, 2013. Protection Benefits Program is what we offer, and we do not actually sell gold and silver. Through our Protection Benefits Program, you are allowed to buy gold, silver, palladium, and platinum at cost. And that's what's really cool here is because by being a member of Preservation of Wealth, you see from January through May 2013 that $100 million in sales, that gives Preservation of Wealth a purchasing power that most of us that are listening to this would never really ever be able to achieve. And so the fact that we can buy it at cost, whatever Preservation of Wealth buys the gold and silver at, we buy at that same cost. And it doesn't matter if you buy one coin or you buy $100 worth of coins or $1 million worth of coins. The bottom line is we all get it at the same price per coin. So we offer a home-based business opportunity, and this is what's really exciting. We just opened up our international market. You see all these countries on your screen. There's more to be coming. Folks, this is really exciting now that we can actually do business in these international markets. So I asked you in the beginning, how would you actually advise someone a way to accumulate wealth? I'm going to ask you personally now, what's your plan to accumulate wealth? When I was growing up, my dad told me, Reed, you got to go to work and you got to work hard and you got to save your money. And so typically, these are the ways we were taught. When you save your money, you put it in the bank. And so when you put it in the bank, they pay on a savings account a little interest. Well, in today's market, it's less than 1%. But I'm going to use an example of 1%. But the thing that we have never really been taught and we've never thought about is when you put your money in a bank, how long does it take for your money to double? So there's an accounting rule called the Rule of 72, and what you do is divide your interest rate into 72, in this case 1%. That means it would take 72 years for your money to double. So if you're age 20 and you put $1,000 in the bank and you left it there and you made 1% interest by age 92, you could expect $2,000 in the account. So folks, I think we can see the traditional way that we've been taught really isn't working on a way for us to accumulate wealth. Okay, how about this? How about stocks, bonds, maybe mutual funds? Or maybe you have a nest egg built up and you want to get into the real estate business. You see those ads advertised, no money down deals so that you can buy real estate. And folks, I've tried that. And the problem is you know, it may work for some people, but you better have a big nest egg because, you know, by the time you buy the property, then you turn around and you fix it up and somebody vandalizes it. You're going to be fixing it up again. You got to keep the yard mowed. You got the electric bills. You got the taxes. It goes on and on and on. So you better have a big nest egg. So I share with people all these plans are very risky. Really, really risky. And how about inflation? So let me ask you, does this make sense? If you're making less than 1% in your bank account, Well, my goodness, if inflation's 2, 3, or 4%, it just stands to reason that we're losing purchasing power each and every year just on whatever money's in our bank account. So here's our trusty handy-dandy inflation calculator. I just love that. My computer guy did an incredible job with that slide. If you go back to 1913, and you purchased goods for $100 back in 1913, today, 2013, for those same goods, it would cost you $2,300. So, folks, inflation is an enemy of accumulating wealth. So let's talk about the silver dollar versus a paper dollar. The purchasing power is what we're going to be discussing here. You know, there was a day when the silver dollar and the paper dollar would buy the exact same thing. They called it a silver certificate when they first issued it, and you could turn that silver certificate, that paper dollar, into a bank and actually pick up a silver dollar if you so chose. But over time, if you were to actually track history and go back to 1934 to the Glass-Steagall Act, you'd see that's really when our monetary system started changing. You'd see that the separation of the silver dollar to the paper dollar started changing. From that time on, you saw that the paper dollar started becoming a little bit, less and less in value. And let me show you what I mean. Today, a silver dollar buys 6 gallons of gas. A paper dollar buys 1 quart of gas. Silver dollar buys 6 gallons of milk. A paper dollar buys 1 quart of milk. A silver dollar buys 12 dozen eggs. A paper dollar buys 6 eggs. A silver dollar buys 42 stamps. A paper dollar buys 2.3 stamps. So although at one time the silver dollar and the paper dollar would buy exactly the same thing, today it doesn't, and you can see each and every year that the paper dollar the purchasing power is decreasing more and more and more. Okay, so let's talk about the baby boomers here. We know that people work hard and they want to retire, and they should retire in dignity. But the problem is that most people that are age 65 and older today, that whatever monies that they've worked and saved, it's not enough. They're forced now to either live with government assistance or even family assistance just to pay the bills. And folks, it's sad. And we're all heading that direction. And we've got to figure out a way to offset this so this won't happen to us. So, at Preservation of Wealth, here's some of the answers that I want to share with you. I gave you the problems. I shared with you about the inflation. I shared with you about our savings. I shared with you there's just no real way to accumulate wealth that is traditionally been taught. But I'm going to share with you 2 viable ways that we can actually accumulate wealth. And the first one is your private collection of precious metals. And the second one is your own home-based business. Sandy Botkin is a former tax attorney. The man has got books out there. You should look up Sandy Botkin on the internet. He says if you don't have a home-based business, you're losing more than $5,000 a year just on possible tax write-offs that you have on your home-based business. So, folks, you've really got to take a look at a home-based business, whether you're looking at Preservation of Wealth or any other company. That is a key deal. So, the whole world knows about it. The whole world needs it. What better way to accumulate wealth than having your own private collection? That's what this is about. This is going to be the first part. My first viable answer here is having your personal private collection. Preservation of Wealth has just about every form of gold and silver coins, bars, bullions, all at wholesale prices. Because you're a member, you get them all at the exact same cost that Preservation of Wealth bought their gold and silver. Remember, they purchased over $100 million in gold and silver just so far from January through May of this year. Then, at Preservation of Wealth, we offer the perfect coins, MS70s and PR70s on a monthly optionship program. This is a great way for someone to actually start their private collection 1 coin at a time. The MS70s, what are those? Those are the perfect coins because coins are graded from 1 to 70. 70 being the perfect one. You can look under it under a high-powered microscope and you'll see no pits, no flaws, perfectly stamped in the middle, embossed is perfect. Everything about the coin is perfect, and it's the most sought-after coin by collectors out there. So let's talk about your private collection here. How do we do it? Why would you want to be a part of an MS70 club, so to speak? MS70, PR70s, they're virtually irreplaceable. Less than 1/10 of 1% of these coins are graded MS70 or PR70s of all coins around the world. So, folks, these coins are very, very valuable, and they become more valuable. And let me explain to you how our optionship program works. You can purchase one coin per month. That one coin costs $99 or $109 depending on the coin you choose. And look at this. We have a 4-year money-back guarantee. So no matter what the economy does, you can sell the coin back to the company up 4 years later for the exact same cost that you paid for it today. That's incredible. So let's look at what if history were to repeat itself. Take a look at the possibilities that can create wealth for you and your family. If history repeats itself on these MS-70 coins, Silver Eagle coins, that's what we're going to be talking about right now. Silver Eagle coins, that's what we offer, these MS-70 Silver Eagle coins from 1986 to 2012. If you owned one of these coins, let's say you owned this 1996 coin, if you had that in your possession today, look at the value of that coin, $5,190. If you own, say, a year 2000 coin, look at the value, $3,750. These values are coming off the PCGS and NGC websites. They are the 2 top grading companies in the world. Look at this 1999 coin. The value of that is $19,380. And folks, I just pulled up PCGS's website, and folks, it's gone up. We put this slide up in September. The coin now is worth $22,500 according to the PCGS website. So folks, this is unbelievable. So let's just talk about what would have happened if you just purchased one coin a year for those 26 years. That would be 27 coins. If you count 1986 through 2012, that's 27 coins. Look at the value of those coins today. $50,962. No savings account in the world would have built to that amount of money with that little bit of an investment. And then take a look at this. If you'd have purchased one coin each month, this is what we teach at Preservation of Wealth. From 1986 through 2012, that's 324 Silver Eagle coins. Look at the value that they would be worth today. That's over $611,000 for the last 26-year track record. If you'd have been purchasing one coin per month for those last 26 years. So what if history repeats itself? What if those things happens again? This is what we're teaching, okay? Now, let's talk about how we can actually get started with Preservation of Wealth. You can become an associate, and this $149 is good for our international package as well as a U.S. package. But the international market, this is the only package that we offer right now, the $149 package, and it gets you an annual website and gets you one of those MS-70 graded coins. Now for the U.S., we have the $279 package and we have our $399 package, and the only difference between the two is what you see on the screen on the bottom. The $399 package includes one of those MS-70 coins. We also get all these benefits that I'm going to share with you right now. Preservation of Wealth, it has what we call this benefits package, and by being a member, you actually get these special benefits, and the first one we'll talk about is this at-cost pricing of precious metals. That's why most people get involved with Preservation of Wealth, so that they can buy additional metals. And so because of the volume of the metals that Preservation of Wealth purchases, they're able to buy at the lowest cost and then sell their metals to our customers or associates. And then we members have the ability to purchase the coins at cost and turn around and sell them if we want to, or we save them to accumulate our wealth, whatever we so choose. Now you see at the $149 level that package is not available. We cannot buy any additional prices precious metals. But for the $279 package, the $399 package, yes, we can do that. Okay, we have the access to option ship products, and I just shared with you what those were, those perfect MS-70 coins. We have our back office system, our website. We have our Preservation of Wealth support for 1 year. We have our legal services, the legal benefits provided by a nationwide legal referral service with an average of 20 years experience. The system is made up of more than 24,000 attorneys nationwide in 50 states. This is why we don't offer this for the international market, because they can't use these benefits, okay? But the commonly used legal services, like if you got a traffic ticket, for instance, they'll keep that off your record for $89. If you wanted to incorporate, the cost for that is $295. I mean, every time I've tried to do an incorporation, whether it's a LLC or or an S Corp, I've never paid less than $500. So $295 is an incredible deal. There's some free benefits for being a member. If you need to make up a simple will, that's free. It's just an incredible opportunity for people to have this legal service. If you want to have someone review a document, they'll do that. And then let's move into LifeLock. LifeLock, my goodness. I mean, people are doing business every day on the internet. And so people's identity are being stolen. So that LifeLock guarantees that up to $1 million for their service guarantee that you're not going to have that happen to you. They have a 24-hour customer service, and it's an incredible deal. And so then let's talk about our TaxBot. TaxBot was made by Mr. Sandy Botkin. We get 50% off of that. And what it is, it's a cell phone app that you download onto your phone, and it tracks. If you're not keeping up with your expenses for your taxes, you're losing a lot of money. This thing will track, if you can take a picture of your receipts and it'll store it for you. You can actually just poke the button when you start a trip for business, and then as you're driving, it's tracking it all for you, and then when you finish your trip, you push that button again, and then you just type in what the business was for, and boom, it's all saved for you, the mileage and everything. And Sandy Botkin says if you were only driving 20 miles per day for your business at 56.5 cents per mile, which is what we get on the year 2013 as a tax write-off, at 56.5 cents per mile, 20 miles per day, by the end of the year, you'd be able to write off more than $4,000 on your taxes just on 20 miles per day. So, folks, that's a huge deal. So we got to keep up with our taxes. Our home-based business opportunity allows us to write off so many things. There's about 171 different things that you can write off. And, of course, if you buy the $3.99 package, you'll get this premium graded coin, this Panda. And, folks, this is a special coin. This is 2012 Chinese Panda coin. These won't be here long. Believe me, they won't be here long. China is no longer allowing gold and silver to leave their country. And so for us to even have those coins, that's an incredible deal. So this entire membership package, the value is $760 without even including the value of that graded coin that I just shared with you. So let's talk about now, we talked about one of the viable ways to accumulate wealth was to have your own private collection. But now let's talk about the second one that I talked about, and that's our home-based business and how we can actually allow you to create unlimited wealth. We have 4 ways to get paid. The first is direct enrollees and indirect enrollees. Our second is our binary pay and team sales. And the third is our matching bonus. Fourth is our car and lifestyle bonus. So let's talk about each one of them individually. First is our direct and indirect enrollees. Anytime you sponsor someone, depending on the package that you sold, you're going to earn $15 to $100 on a direct commission. So here you are, if you sold the $149 package, you're going to earn a $15 direct commission. If you sell the $279 or the $399 package, you earn $100. So every time you do that, you're going to receive that, and some people will refer to that as a fast start commission. Okay, let's talk about now, if your people go out and sponsor someone, that's your indirect enrollees. So when they sponsor someone and sell that $149 or $279 or $399 package, you're either going to make $10 or $50. So what we always share with people is you get 2 and help them get 2. And if everybody here in this example, if you would have just sold the $279 or $379 package, you would have made 2 who gets 2. You would have made $400 just in this example that I'm showing on the screen right now. So let's talk about our binary pay. We first need to understand what BV is. BV is bonus volume or points. So every time one of the packages is sold, there's BV or points that's given. So on a $149 package, there's 50 BV. On the $279 package, there's 100 BV. On the $399 package, there's 150 BV. And then on each of those graded coins, those MS70 coins, there's always 50 BV that goes into the binary plan. So I put your sponsor and you on this screen because I always share with people, never sponsor someone if you don't plan on helping them. So let's look how this works. On your left team, you have two teams on the binary. You have a left team and you have a right team. And we're going to share with you to go get your first two people to get qualified. You've got to get one on your left, one on the right, and now you're qualified to make money out of the binary. So you see on your left there's 100 BV. That means that you personally sponsored that person and they bought that $279 package. And on the right team, you personally sponsored that person and they bought the $399 package, and that created that 150 BV. Now maybe your sponsor placed someone in your team here and there's 150 BV that was placed in there, and your sponsor got the fast start commissions, but the BV goes to you because they fall in your team and your left team. Then there's a 50 BV. Maybe your team member went out here and sponsored someone and they bought a coin, and here's a 50 BV that went there. So we got 100 BV on the right team and another 50 BV. So anytime you have 300 points on the left, 300 points on the right, that's going to create another $100 for you each and every time that happens. So folks, that gets exciting because I'm going to share with you why that gets exciting, because we're going to talk about how the teams develop. Here we go. Your left team and your right team, here's you and your sponsor. Remember, I shared with you, you need to go out and get two people to get qualified. You're now a consultant with the company once you have your two people, and now your sponsor brings in someone, and that someone could be a superstar. And then your people go out and get someone. That's your indirects. Remember, your second level people, and then they go out and get somebody, right? And that becomes your other team members because they're more than 2 levels deep. Right? So watch this. As this thing's building out here, look what the superstar did and look at how we did. And look, all you sponsored is 2 people. And you have this huge team that I'm showing you on the screen. But what if you procrastinate? What if you decide you want to think about this and wait for a while? Your sponsor could literally sponsor this superstar first while you're waiting, and you're going to lose at least half that team. This could literally happen and has happened to people, and that's why I show this. So I share with people every day. The truth is you have to look at 2 things about a company. The first one is it as good for the newest people joining as it's been for the old timers that's been around for a while? And at Preservation of Wealth, it truly is. We've got people right now that's coming into this company that's making as much, if not more, than some of the people that's been around for a very, very long time, which is exciting. That creates a great atmosphere, not only for the old timers, but for the newcomers as well. But then the second criteria is you've got to put money in people's pocket fast. And that used to be the criteria, but now it really has to move to true residual income, because all these companies have fast start bonuses, and we have that as well. But how do you really truly build up a residual income so that you don't have to keep selling? So with our company, building a true residual income, it's not about recruiting really. It's about the coins. Let me explain this, okay? One person can purchase 1 to 25 coins per month. They can even buy more with company permission. My sponsor, Chris Sosa, that brought me into this business, last night we did a presentation, and he looked down on his phone, and all of a sudden here's a person in his downline about 4 levels deep that bought 41 numismatic coins. So folks, it's about the coins. One person can purchase 1 to 25 coins because we have 5 option ship dates. And on each option ship date, through the computer, they can set up to purchase 5 coins. So 5 times 5, because we have 5 option ship dates, that's 25 coins that can be purchased just through the website without any company permission. So let's look. Remember, you have a left team and you have a right team. Let's look at how we build real, true residual income. Anytime you have 6 coins on the left team, 6 coins on the right team, that will produce a $100 a month residual income each and every month. When you have 6 people or 6 coins that's being purchased there. All right, how about 60 coins on the left team, 60 coins on the right team? There's you $1,000 a month in residual income. Or 600 coins on the left, 600 coins on the right, $10,000 a month in true residual income. So that's what this company's about. We have people that's buying more than 1 coin. So folks, that's really, I mean, like I just shared with you, that person that purchased 41 coins, hey, that's like recruiting 41 people. That's what we have to understand. This isn't about recruiting. This is about the coins and how you can build a real huge residual income. So we have another way of making money. That's our matching bonuses. Become a consultant. What I share with you on how to become a consultant, you enrolled your 2 people. You enrolled 2 people, one on the left, one on the right, and guess what? Now you can earn a 10% match on each and every person that you bring into the company that makes money out of the binary. So let's explain how that works. Here you are, you sponsor this person, they make $100 in the binary, you're going to make 10% or $10, right? Here's someone that makes $500, you make $50. You sponsor someone that makes $1,000 in the binary, you make $100. Someone makes $300, you make $30. Someone that makes $2,000, you make $200. Someone that makes $5,000, and we have people that's making that money each and every week in Preservation of Wealth. Their sponsor is being paid $500 a week just off of that person. So, folks, this is I share with everybody in the beginning the 2 who get 2, but sometimes people get hung on that. So I use this screen to really share with you. You want to get as many personal people as you possibly can, because you're making 10% off each and every one of them when they get a paycheck out of the binary. And, J. Paul Getty said it best: I'd rather make 1% off of 100 people than I would 100% from my own efforts. And folks, you're making 10% off each and every person. Then we also have our second level of binary. If you become a 1-star executive, and the way you would do that is enroll 12 personals and create 1 executive, and guess what? You earn a second level 10% match, and here's how that plays out. Remember all those people that you personally sponsored? There they are in the back, all those directs. Those are the people you sponsored. Well, they sponsored somebody. That's your indirect, and they make $100 in the binary. Because you're getting the second level now, you make $10. Someone that makes $500, you're making $50. Someone on the second level that's making $1,000, you make $100. Someone's making $300, you make $30. Someone makes $2,000, you made another $200. So you can see, as time goes on, this thing can really build out and build out big, because not only are you making money in the binary, not only are you making your true residual income, but you're getting bonus checks off of all the people that you sponsored and you helped them sponsor. That's what's really exciting. That's why you want to help your people. If you don't help your people, that's why I tell people every day, do not sponsor people if you're not willing to help them. So we also have our car and lifestyle bonus. This is really cool. I've never seen a company that's done this before. Most companies, when they give a car allowance, is usually you have to go out and rent the car, and then they'll make the payment as long as you have the rental agreement. But this company will pay us $1,000 a month guaranteed for anything that you want to spend it on when you become a 2-star executive. And how do you do that? You actually go out and enroll 20 people, 10 people on the left, 10 people on the right, and you build 2 executives, and voila. You are a 2-star executive, and you've got that guaranteed $1,000 a month coming to you each and every month. So, folks, we have one exciting comp plan. It's one you should roll this video several times and watch this over and over and get this down, because there's no comp plan on the planet that will touch this one that I've ever seen. I've been in this industry for almost 30 years, and this is an exciting comp plan. So here's our comp plan recap. Unlimited 2-level direct and indirect commissions. The first level, you're getting that $15 on the $149 package. You're getting $100 on the $279 and the $399 package that's sold. On the second level, you're getting $10 on the $149 package that's sold. You're getting $50 on the $279 and the $399 package that's sold. On the binary plan, I don't think anyone's going to complain with a $2.6 million cap. I think if we all reached that, we'd all be very, very happy, right? Then how about our unlimited 2-level 10% check matches? Very exciting. And then we have our $1,000 per month car bonus guaranteed. All you've got to do is become a 2-star executive. So, folks, we are actually creating wealth one coin at a time. Thank you. God bless you. And please get back with the person that actually referred you to this video and get all your questions answered. And we'll see you at the top. God bless. Bye-bye.